we have in mind the creation or introduction of the FAZ Coaching School. Because as you might be aware, we've been talking about this for some time. We did sign a cooperation agreement with the Croatian Football Federation, and at some point we believe that to enhance the skills of our goalkeepers as well as all the members of the technical bench, we will try to send some of our coaches to Croatia on exchange programs. But later on we discovered that going that route would take much longer to give us the results that we are looking for. So what we've instead done is to set up the coaching school here under the technical director's office. So you will see from next year, I think we should be launching the FAZ Coaching School in the early part of next year. We will bring the instructors from Croatia under the same program where we are cooperating, so that we now start training our coaches locally, but giving them the international best practice. So we know that this will be the quickest way for us to get a return on the investment that we continue to provide with the coaches. So I must assure you that we will not relent. We will implement the FAZ Coaching School next year, and this will cut across all the coaches for those who are going to specialize in under 10, under 12, under 14, under 16, under 18, and under 20, as well as the professional side. So the entire development path of young players will be catered for through that coaching curriculum which we are going to introduce. And I'm happy to also state that we will not leave our women behind. They've done very well. I think women's football is also on the rise. As you know, we were at the Olympics this year. Our under 20 is doing very well. They've got a game in December. The senior women's team has done well. The under 17 is also going to participate in the tournament for Region 5 next month. So to be able to achieve that, we need to continuously invest, and that coaching school is going to be at the center of the transformation of Zambian football going forward. In addition, we also have identified technology as one area which requires a lot of investment, and in that regard, we will be implementing the VAR. For those of you who are not familiar, it's the video assistant referee from next year, because we've been working in the background to ensure that we do adopt these modern technologies. And we believe that if we introduce VAR, particularly in our Super League, it will go a long way in addressing the never-ending complaints against match officiating. So that is coming next year. And related to that, very, very important, which I think we've overlooked over the years, we did have an engagement with the Super League teams. There's a component in terms of technology where we believe our teams are lacking in the entire Super League as well as National Division 1. This is the introduction of the GPS equipment. And for us to be able to compete regionally and internationally, I think we need to deploy that type of technology, because the 4 teams we send into CAF obviously need to be abreast with these technologies, and we believe that this will be an ongoing exercise, as well as video analysis. It's something which is very, very key to ensure that we remain competitive when we look at the international outlook. So I just thought that I could take time off this speech to just emphasize the importance of when we are implementing the coaching school, because within the coaching school, we will also have the goalkeepers curriculum in there. So it won't be just you, the elite, but we want to take it at the national level, at the regional level, as well as the provincial level. And all this is part of our medium to long-term training requirements that we believe will go a long way in discovering young talent. Technology will initially start with the Super League, but over time we will develop and hope to take it to all the other leagues, including the Women's League, which has been given attention. This year we've got the women's game included in the National League under the Zambia Premier League.